So this week marks the 1 year without any dye. So that is what we are talking about today. I'm talking about the 1 year dye free, which is a really big milestone, even though I didn't know it was going to be a milestone a year ago today. Now, if you are new and you have never been around before, my name is Kat, and Ditching Diets and Dye is all about my personal journey to stop fighting my body and start trusting it instead. And when it comes to the trust factor, this was a big one. It was really all about saying, you know what, whatever my natural hair looks like, I'm gonna just trust that it's going to be fine. So today in this video, I'm going to actually show you the first photograph that I took of my roots, because I did not document very much at all at the start. And then I'll also take a look back at the last 6 months so you can see a progression of how the gray has grown out. And also a few reflections on my new hair, because it is a dramatic difference, especially if you've been following along. You know that this is quite a bit shorter than it has been in a while. So that is what we are going to talk about today. But on that note of trust, I just want to say that in my experience, when women are afraid to stop dyeing their hair because they're worried that they will look maybe sick or pale or washed out, that was a huge concern for me. I am a pretty pale person, and I thought my natural hair is just going to make me look so sick and washed out. And I have not found that. It's not done. But I'm starting to notice that the more women I see who have done this transition, they actually look healthy and amazing, and they're just trusting that whatever nature gave them, it's going to be fine. Now, let's take a look at my very first photograph. So this was 3 months in. It was in June, and this was the time when I thought, maybe I'm going to do this. I saw a friend who had a really positive reaction. She had already transitioned her hair, and it kind of got me looking at my roots differently, because until then I thought, I need to hide these. I need to keep them covered up. I was pulling my hair back or using that dye spray, and it was really around here when I thought, I think I might do this. And so I took an actual photograph. But I didn't actually take very many photographs after that. I did play around with some of those gray hair filters that you can play with to see what your hair might look like, and that was pretty fun. But it wasn't until later when I decided I'm going to document and share this gray hair journey with other people. And so now let's take a look at 6 months worth of growth. So across the top, you have screenshots. These are all from videos that I've done, some more flattering than others. So across the top, you have September, October, and November. And along the bottom, you have December, January, and February. So you have 6 months to 11 months. And you can see I tried to find an angle that was about the same so that you could get an idea of how the gray gradually grew out and where it is now. So this is the full 12 months. In case you are wondering, what does 12 months worth of growth look like? This is what it looks like. Now, from what I can tell, my hair is growing at the standard rate, which they say is around ½ an inch per month. So I have around 6 months worth of the new natural. This is my hair, and all the rest is dyed. Now, first, before I talk about my haircut, I want to say thank you to all of the people who were so kind about my haircut and saying that they like it. I appreciate that very, very much. It is a big adjustment. As you can probably tell, it was quite a bit of a chop if you have seen previous videos. Even if you looked at those pictures just now, you'll see that this is a departure. What I will say is the thing I love the most about it is that it really feels like I've taken a big step forward in this transition. And that feels amazing. When I look at my hair now, the ratio of my natural hair to the dyed hair feels like a really good ratio. Like before, I would see all of the grow out, but then I'd see so much more of the dyed hair. So having this much shorter hair really helps me just feel like I've taken a big step forward. That being said, I tried waving my hair the other day, and I'm just not ready to show it publicly yet. I think I need a little bit more growth before I start to wear that in public. It was fun to do, but it's so much shorter when it is wavy. So I'm just not there yet, but I will share it. And I know a few of you were curious how it will look when it was wavy, because I know I was. Anyhow, the last thing I want to say on this 1 year check-in is really that I want to celebrate everyone else. I know there are a lot of people right now, the last month and this month, because of the timing that things shut down, people are celebrating these same milestones, the 1 year in. So if that is you, if you recently celebrated it or if you're celebrating now, congratulations. That really is a big deal. It is a big milestone. And yes, a lot of us aren't done, but I love the community aspect. I love all of the comments and just the camaraderie in this community. I'm going to be doing a video soon on the communities because I have some really mixed reactions from people about the fact that there are communities, but personally, I love them. And so I'm really excited that I can be going through this with a lot of you who are also transitioning your hair. And so if you want to continue to watch how this progresses, then I encourage you to like and subscribe to the channel. You can come along for the rest of the journey and see how long does it actually take. And thank you so much again for all of the support from all of you.